So tonight I made a brand new universe pack. I was originally going to wait, but I decided to just bring out something else for tonight for some of you guys that might be interested. And I want to get some opinions out there. Y'all want to see Mr. Krabs? Y'all want to see Mr. Krabs in this game? I would love to see him in this for potential roster spot. And something that really drove me to make this tonight, not even just making a brand new universe pack. Let me turn this music down. Dun, dun. I would love to see the menu music change too. But something that really drove me to make this is it was some kind of rumors going on in the server about Mr. Krabs getting a potential leak in this game, but it turns out to be not so real. So I decided to just put him in a universe pack since I haven't put him in as one of the characters that I want to see in this game. And the characters that you guys are going to be able to see for tonight, as you get a chance to watch this, if you're interested, these are just more characters and additional ones that I'd like to see in the game, just for some kind of unique pack. In which within every pack that I make, let's bring up the roster right now.
Select your
Fighter. I was gonna say choose your character. That's a different game. Alright, but within every universe pack, I want to always mix up the choices so it's a rep from at least a different show or a different world in a different universe. And as you can see from some of the characters that you see on this from checking out this video tonight, I wanted to go back into the SpongeBob world, and because not even just from what I've seen in the server, but I really think that we only have 3 SpongeBob reps and we only have 3 characters, so they probably can add additional characters to be added to represent SpongeBob's universe, maybe some villains at that, the Flying Dutchman. But yeah, he's in the background, but I think Mr. Krabs would be really fun to really go against into this game to be able to add. And SpongeBob can really have maybe some unique dialogue option. Maybe Mr. Krabs will be able to acknowledge and maybe reference SpongeBob in the dialogue when you play the arcade mode. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And Mr. Krabs, he money hungry, he greedy, and then he has some talent, because when he destroyed, I guess that one episode I want to reference for Mr. Krabs, I think I did this before with my actual moveset video that I made for him. I already made character ideas in my own for moveset stages and more animations and taunts and quotes and things that he could say in a video a while back. I think it was early sometime last year or maybe earlier this year. I'm not sure. I don't even remember. But for my ideas for him, I could really tell that he has some potential abilities in this game, because in that episode when he was in this particular episode, isn't it funny? SpongeBob when he has this drinking hat, this particular episode is when Mr. Krabs, you got to see Mr. Krabs shine, and he was battling all those skeletons that was really trying to stop him from getting his hands on this hat, because he didn't know how valuable it really was during his little yard sale that he was trying to do and try to sell it. And it was a lot of people trying to buy it. Even that one girl who said, "I'll give you $1 billion." If y'all remember that, it's one of my favorite episodes. And it never gets old watching these different shows and these episodes all over again, because you just have so many great memories. And just, it's one of the best episodes in my opinion from watching all the different seasons of SpongeBob. And it just shows that he can really be able to fight. And then just the other guy that he got into it with during the Band Geeks episode, he kept saying big meaty claws, and Mr. Krabs said, "What did you say, punk?" Big meaty claws. And that's exactly what he can use to be able to shine in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I would like to see him use that for some of his abilities and his just his offense. You just know that he can be able to do some serious damage with his big meaty claws. So it'll be awesome to really see him into this game. So not even just seeing what was just the different discussions going on in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl server about the potential Mr. Krabs has to be in this game, and it'll be super fun. The things that he could do, the things that he could say, and the stage, of course, could be the Krusty Krab and more. I just think he's an iconic character, and if we don't get Mr. Krabs, we could get Squidward, and vice versa. So if Squidward doesn't make it in, we can get Mr. Krabs, and then Squidward could probably get in at some point. But SpongeBob has a lot of different characters in his universe, and just all these other characters that we have, from Ninja Turtles having the most characters already anyway with 4 different characters, they can expand. And I'm going to get ready to get into the next character with single reps like Zim from Invader Zim. You got one character from his universe, Invader Zim. Of course you got to get Zim up in here. He has one of the best skins and alternate costumes that could be in the game. But I would like to see another character like Dib, and he's the next character I want to talk about for this universe pack. And I really think that if we can get a second wave, it'll be awesome to see him in that pack. And there's so many characters they can get without these even for some of those characters that might be a little bit of a reach, maybe a little bit tougher and more difficult and require more time and whatnot to get access to that said character, you could still be able to get access to some of the other characters that you already have the rights to. So we can go back into the world of Zim's world, and we can bring out Dib and pull him into the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl roster. Now, I wonder what he's going to say. I haven't even watched Invader Zim in so long. I kind of want to watch a couple episodes on Paramount. But I'm not sure what he could say to him. I forgot how Dib acts in the show, in the episodes. I haven't seen it in so long, but just the unique dialogue. He can reference Zim and what world domination. I forgot what his motivation is and what his purpose was as a character for Dib, but I still put him into this universe pack as somewhat additional to add on, so he can just be in between Zim and Cat Dog to get into the roster as a brand new character. I would like to see Dib with a potential. I'm not sure what he could be capable of, but he already has Gurr and that he uses in different abilities to set up the opponent and trap you. Zim is a really good character, and he's a good keep away character. But what do you guys think about Dib getting into the game? And I really would like to see more reps. Not even just him. Zim, he's a single rep. You got Cat Dog. You got one Rugrats rep. One Wild Thornberries rep with Nigel Thornberry. Then, just like I was saying before, you got Real Monsters and one rep there. One rep for Danny Phantom. Who'd you get for Danny Phantom? You got Danny Phantom. So they have a lot of characters from his world, from his universe, and then just with Arnold being deserving to be in the game, he can get in at some point, hopefully, because we already got to see what he could do with martial arts when he got taught. He was just a beast, and he'll be able to destroy people. She wouldn't even stand a chance. But they got a lot of different characters, and that's why I wanted to really try to do something a little bit different for tonight's universe pack and get some other single reps, individual reps that we have represented in the game. Let's get some more characters added from their world. So I'd like to see that. But last but not least, maybe I'm the only one. I just keep on doing it. I keep trying to add Nick Jr. characters to the universe pack, and this time around I selected Maggie and the Ferocious Beast to add in from tonight's universe pack for something different. Nick Jr., if I'm the only one who thinks Nick Jr. characters has the potential, they got a lot of ability. Some people want to see Wubsy. I almost picked him for tonight, but I wanted to do something a little bit different with a duo. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast can come out together and fight together and be able to work together to take out the opponent. I know it's a little bit kiddie, and then Nick Jr. characters, they're not supposed to fight, but they have so many different abilities. You got all these cartoon characters in the game fighting each other, and you got these kids playing these games. See what I'm saying? So why not have the Nick Jr. characters come into a family-friendly game like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl to be able to shine and tap into their potential in different movesets? It's so many different things that these guys can do. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, and then the Ferocious Beast can be a tank. And just how you have Ren and Stimpy. Let's see, we don't even really have many other duos, and that's why I wanted to make it a little bit more unique. Not even just with another Nick Jr. character that I think that has a good amount of potential, but because this is another great duo that'll really be dangerous on the battlefield. Watching out for the Ferocious Beast. Yeah, he's gonna be a little bit slower to move slow, but he'll be able to catch you. And then once he hits you, he's gonna hit hard, and you're gonna have Maggie to back him up, so they'll be able to work together. I'm not sure what kind of abilities they can have, but just with another potential duo getting up in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl roster, I think that'll be a lot of fun. I would definitely buy Maggie and the Ferocious Beast, Dib and Mr. Krabs, who definitely deserves to be in this game. And you got all these three SpongeBob reps. Why not get Mr. Krabs or maybe some other villains from his universe, and maybe other Nick Jr. characters that can get involved, and then other characters. I don't remember all the other characters that are in existence in the Invader Zim, except Dib and then Gas. That I remember. I just remember her because I played Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2. And then the tallest, I don't know if they're the villains or not. I just don't remember it too well because it's been so long since I watched some of these shows. But they got all these characters and different options that they can go to in different worlds they can go into for the NCU to expand. You got some of these characters now, you can still be able to get somebody. You got a Fire Nation rep still missing. You got more than one of them. You got, let's see, you got 10 other Louds. Isn't it like 12 siblings? I could be wrong. But you got 10 other, you got all those other sisters that are missing in this game that can get in. Cause you got the missing Ninja Turtles. It goes on and on. I want to see some great characters get into that second wave. Who do you guys want to see for the second wave? They got a lot of potential. I'm gonna start talking about it. I just hope that they get some more additional reps to get in, to get represented. Even some people that we thought we would never see. But I personally don't mind who gets into the next secondary universe pack. I just want to see someone. I just want to see more characters. It can be from Jenny Wakeman, Garfield, and John, or someone else with Ickis and Vlad Plasmius, Spectra, Johnny 13, and Shadow. That's another duo. I already said Spectra. Someone mentioned Technus that they want to see in this game. I forgot all the different characters and villains. Danny Phantom got a lot of characters. Freak Show, they got a lot of them. Gerald can get into the game. It'll be funny to see. But I want to see just so many different characters get in. And I just don't have a personal preference of what they choose to add for the character. You know, live action characters. I wonder if that could possibly be a possibility. Hopefully we can get a certain magician up in the game, you know. So we gonna see Jimmy Neutron. I want to see him in the game. It's just so many missing all-stars that deserve to be in, like Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, and more. It goes on and on and on with all these different characters, and they can just be able to add more with those set characters to be able to give us more of a play value. The online is a lot better. Just want to address it right now. Just to readdress it. The online is a lot smoother now. Because of that hotfix, everything runs much smoother. We just need more people playing the game, so they got to bring more to the table. But I'm all for that second wave DLC. I hope we get that second wave universe pack. And regardless of whether or not the Ultimate Edition is real, we gotta get some content for the game itself so people can start playing. Because I'm not going for no Ultimate Edition if it's not worth the bang for the buck. Because it might not even be worth it. It'd be like $60, $70. But you're just getting the same game and then the universe pack that you already paid for. So I hope that even if it's real or not, just to say it, we got to get some characters. We got to get some more game modes. And I'm waiting for that crossplay soon. So I think the game is also crossplay ready now that we have a much smoother experience online.